So thinking about general uni organisation now. Let's have a look at some nitty gritty about, go-to things you want to have on your computer or whatever, how to timetable things, what are some tips in regards to that, and some electives and free units. So what all of this means is basically your generic uni stuff that you had to do. So you would have all set up a program or you would have all set up a timetable for this semester at the very least, and you've probably picked courses for next semester as well. But it can sometimes be a bit confusing, like what do I actually need to study? Am I on the right track, etc. Now, the first thing is I would recommend hitting up like your faculty society and chatting to someone and saying like, is there a progression plan I can follow? And it may be as simple as Googling, RMIT engineering progression. And it will give you like a little timetable about like, do these courses then, here's a free unit, have some fun type thing. Timetabling is and program planning going into the future is quite difficult. Like, it's stressful. Like, I didn't figure it out until probably the start of my third year about stuff, because it's just a lot. It's very different to what you've had to do for the last 12 years. So what it allows you to do, timetabling like this, enables you to go, checking in your progression allows you to make sure you're on the right track, but it can also give you a heads up about what's going to happen in the future. As you then get further into your degree, you can then go back and go, as you get further into your degree, you can then reach out to either your society or whatever your student organisation is. At UNSW, it's the nucleus, not your student union, but kind of your student services, I guess would be the way to put it. Sorry, I've got a sore neck. For some reason, it's twitching. Your student services, basically, and ask for a progression check. So you can kind of email them and say, hey, here's my student ID, can I get a check? And they'll email you back and go, okay, you're on track to get your degree by X. Or, okay, you've missed this unit, make sure you do it at a point, type thing. That enables you to just keep on track the whole time. Student services, at least at UNSW, is absolutely fantastic. They're super friendly. It can feel a bit like stressful being like, oh, hey, I hope I'm doing the right thing. But every time I've had experience, it's been a good one. The other thing I would recommend you all do, just based on whatever progression plan you Google, is just set up a little Google Doc, make up a little table of like all your units you're planning on doing. So start with like, a lot of you are probably only doing, some of you, I don't know if it's a lot of you. A chunk of you will be doing only a 3-year degree, which is great. Congratulations. So just start with the first 3 years for now. Or even just start with the first 2 years, and just kind of lead it to, okay, this term I'm studying blah, 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 blah. Next term I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. Okay, then I need to do this. It also just takes some time to do it because you'll need to look up when certain courses are offered, which will obviously change year to year, but you can kind of go about it that way. What you're then going to be able to do is feel really comfortable going forward. You kind of know what's going on, which brings us to this next point about electives and free units, because most of you will have either electives or free electives, basically. And I know that's confusing. I'm using the same word, but let me explain the two different contexts it might be used in. Elective, when it refers to your degree, is generally about you can pick a engineering subject of this range, but it still has to be engineering. You can pick a law subject, family law, coroner law, whatever, but it's still a law subject. It counts towards your law degree. Some degrees will also have free units, generally like arts degrees. To be honest, I don't know of other degrees. Arts degrees definitely do. That side of a free elective is like you can pick whatever you want from a different faculty. So for me, I've got some free units for my PPE degree, and I'm doing 2 English courses, which probably makes me sound a bit insane to some of you, but I'm really looking forward to it. So that's your chance to do something completely different. I have a friend that's doing, as one of her free degrees, is going to do an arts course. And when I say an arts course, I mean a physical arts course, which is really cool. So that's the difference. Electives generally are adding to your major degree. Free electives are things you're doing for fun because you have the space to do. And I would highly recommend, if you have those free units, do something fun. Like, don't go, oh, I could just do another politics course if you're studying politics. Like, straight up do a music course, do a journalism course, do some, like, you can keep it within, like, the arts space. Like, if you're a humanities girly, you can still pick a humanities subject, but have some fun with it. Like, it's uni. You're going to be doing whatever your degree is for a while after, probably.